Shut up and sit down.
Well, Gus Rosania is a wonderful guy. He's been to Harvard. He's been to Stanford. He's currently at the University of Michigan. And he's one of the thought leaders pushing for a more Michigan attitude about cannabis at the university. Gus Rosania, Professor, welcome to the 2020 Digital Hash Bash broadcast. I think you're on mute, my friend.
Unmute your mic like everybody else.
It's a learning curve.
Gus and I just did this yesterday. I was a guest at one of his classes at the University of Michigan. So,
Gus, unmute.
He's going to get it.
Yeah, he will. The class that he teaches is PharmaSci 420.
It's just keeping us all in suspense because
We've got Gus now. He is unmuted.
Great things to share.
Cool.
Muted again, Gus. Just hit it one more time.
Fine. So unmute. Is that it?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Okay. So hi everybody. So thank you, Rick, and thank you everybody from Planet Green Trees, from the Hash Bash organizing. I'm so happy you're doing this virtually this year. I think taking the lead on the social distancing, slow down the virus, stop this epidemic is a great thing for the cannabis community to get involved with. We're definitely ahead of the curve here. We have been providing healthcare to people who are uninsured, people who don't have access to regular medicine. We've been doing it all across the Michigan, Ann Arbor, and across the U.S., in those states that have been lucky, fortunate enough, that have legalized medicinal cannabis. And I have to thank you for taking the lead in this, because I do believe that the situation would be far worse today if patients did not have this option of accessing medicinal cannabis treatment. So there's a lot going on right now, and I'm so happy that patients can go to dispensaries and not have to go to hospitals or doctor's offices right now, because those healthcare providers do need to tend to these very sick people right now. And it's a great thing that the cannabis community can keep operating, being recognized as an essential component of the coronavirus response. Having said that, I think it would be very important to point out right now, not only that aspect related to the role the cannabis community is playing as a leader in the coronavirus response effort, but also in terms of its future. And what I would like to highlight is that cannabis means jobs. Cannabis is a very high profit margin crop. It is also a very labor intensive crop. And that means that within the next few months, if the state gets serious and if we in the cannabis community get serious, this would be an opportunity to start planting large scale cannabis hemp crops here in Michigan, whether it's under a research umbrella or a commercial umbrella, doesn't make any difference. The point is that I think this is an opportunity that we have right now. Cannabis we should be able to plant cannabis under the research paradigm. It could be done large scale all across the state. This could be a statewide research effort. And what I'm proposing that we do is we explore cannabis, hemp more specifically, for herbicides, as a herbicidal herb, as a pesticidal herb for soil decontamination. And it could potentially be planted side by side with corn, side by side with strawberries, with other crops. That way we would be able to explore this potential use of the plant to protect or establish agricultural crops. And if those crops happen to fail for whatever reason, because maybe not enough herbicide became available, not enough pesticide or fertilizer became available, people can always then turn to the cannabis itself as a source of fuel, as a source of oil, as a source of food. It's not just medicine, as a source of fiber with which to feel comfort. And this could be a economic boom for the state in a moment where the state really needs to be thinking not just about what's going to be happening 2 weeks and a month down the road, but actually what's going to be happening during the summer and coming in the fall. So with that, I think I just want to leave you with my optimism that the people in the state government will be thinking that far ahead. They will not just be tied up with what they're doing for the present day and for the next week and for the next month, but they actually have that level of foresight that's needed. And all they really have to do is to support this large-scale statewide hemp research effort. Just implement it across the whole state, facilitate it, protect the farmers, provide the seeds. It could be a government-led research effort so that everybody can have a job coming this summer and fall. I think this is a no-brainer solution to the economic problems that we're facing. So with that, thank you all for giving me an opportunity to speak here, and I'm looking forward to continuing listening to these great presentations. Thank you.